Hello, 大家好. Thank you everybody for coming to our launching of the Keep Chinatown Clean program. I am Rita Ma, Executive Director with Chinese Newcomers Service Center, and we are very thankful to be funded by the city, and we want to thank Mayor Ed Lee, Supervisor Julie Christensen, the Board of Supervisors, and Office of Economic Development, Workshop Development, OEWD, Office of Economic Workforce Development Program, and the Department of Public Works for helping us keep Chinatown clean. And last year, we've been sweeping and power washing the streets in Chinatown. And this year, because of the water cutback, we won't be power washing, but we will be sweeping twice a week. And one of the benefits of this program is that we are able to offer jobs to some of our newer immigrants who have no job skills and no English. And for some of them, it could be their first job in the US. And it's a training opportunity for everyone. So this year, we're asking everyone to step up and help. So that would be merchants and pedestrians, children, parents, everyone who walks along the streets of Chinatown can help. We are providing 200 free garbage cans so that people have a place to toss their garbage. So after they finish their chassis bowl and they have the paper or they finish their boba drink, they have some place to throw it. So for the merchants on Stockton Street, we're going to provide garbage cans so that they can walk along Chinatown, enjoy their walk, and also have a place to toss their garbage instead of waiting 1 or 2 blocks. In addition, we are working with 20 volunteer merchants to help improve their business to get ready for the opening of the Central Subway. And it might be helping them get on Yelp, putting signage about their Wi-Fi, having better menus so that people who don't speak or read Chinese can also understand the menu. So we want Chinatown to be a friendlier place for all our visitors. And I don't want to go on too long because we have very special guests, and we are so honored that we have the mayor, Ed Lee, who has done so much for our city. I'm going to let the mayor come and speak and share his ideas. Thank you so much, Mayor.
All right. Good to see you, Rita. Thank you. Joe-san, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chinatown, which is Waverly Place. And I want to say thank you, Rita, to you, to the Newcomers Service Center, and all the members of this fantastic movement of keeping our Chinatown clean. You know, when I first appointed Julie Christensen, I knew she's going to be a good supervisor, because the first thing out of her mouth is, let's sit down and talk about the budget. That's what supervisors do. They meet with the mayor all the time and talk about the budget because, quite frankly, the budget really represents what we want to do as a city for each other. And in this District 3 in the community, I know at the heart of Supervisor Christensen's work, she wants to make sure there is a robust resources to do everything we need to do to keep this area and the district lively, robust, support our small businesses. Our family associations want to also have a great Chinatown. And she made sure, because she knew that the Central Subway and all the construction of the water systems and the utility systems, we're going to make sure we're going to be very kind of disruptive to Chinatown as a very dense populated area. I know the merchants have been speaking to her because they've also expressed the same thing to our director of our Office of Economic Workforce Development, Todd Rufo, and working together, particularly with Supervisor Christensen's leadership, we identified a number of things we can do, but it began with something that everybody in this particular neighborhood takes great pride in, the cleanliness of our Chinatown. With all the dust up and the construction and the breaking up of the roads, we want to make sure that the residents here and the small businesses here receive the benefit of a clean neighborhood. And so how do we do it? Well, we go to our community-based organizations. And the smart thing about this, and the smart thing that the supervisor did, was to make sure that Chinese newcomers led the way, because not only are we cleaning up, we're actually hiring residents from this locale to do that job. And when you hire people to do the very job you want to get done, there's a deeper respect. Not only the streets that are major corridors here that probably have a little more dust than usual because of the construction, but each and every historic alleyway like Waverly, Spofford, Hang'e, Wentworth, all these alleyways that I know are famous to the geography and topography of Chinatown, where not just residents live and work and the businesses are there, but thousands of visitors every day want to come and see the alleyways, find out where the fortune cookie shops are and the flower shops and the small restaurants and tea houses they can visit, because these are the unique parts that Chinatown has to offer as part of the extraordinary visitor center that it is. It is also where hundreds, in fact thousands of people live, and I know the residents and the seniors appreciate this cleanliness. It is to signal what Supervisor Christensen and I are thinking through and doing on a citywide basis, but it begins with neighborhoods like Chinatown and District 3, getting everybody together on a very theme. Let's respect our community. Let's make sure we do it with the talent that is here. I know the members of the Keep Chinatown Clean campaign, many of them live here and around here, and they want to participate in a very active way. So my hat's off to Supervisor Christensen for making sure this is a priority in her approach to the budget and District 3, and always thinking about the residents of Chinatown and all the districts and all the areas in District 3. But at the same time, Rita and Newcomers Service for the incredible work they're doing to help our immigrants be a full-fledged citizenship. They offer so many transitional classes and help people, in fact, hold people's hands to make sure they understand how it is to become full-fledged residents. It's a great story. It is the real story about immigration, is that people want to have pathways to citizenship. It is not about the negativity that is on the national news all night. You know, the immigrants that come to San Francisco and China, they immediately learn their responsibilities, and we assist them, documented and undocumented, to make sure they become good participants. This is how we keep our Chinatown robust and vibrant. I want to say thank you to everyone who's here today. Let's go to work. I got my jacket off. We're going to keep our neighborhoods clean. We're going to work with our businesses and our associations to do so. And this is really how the strength of Chinatown continues to be thriving. Our government working together with the businesses and our nonprofits to benefit the residents of this district. Thank you very much. Dojazai, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Ed Lee, for carrying out the vision for a better Chinatown. And next we have our Supervisor, Julie Christensen. I know that in her first 3 weeks on the job, she was out there meeting all the merchants to find out how they feel, how we can improve, what she can do to help our merchants in Chinatown. And I know every day she's helping us in our community. So thank you so much, Julie, Supervisor Julie Christensen.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you. So I'm just looking around. Isn't it beautiful here today? The flags are flying. Waverly Alley is clean. It's a one. It smells good. We want it to be like this all the time. So I'm very, very glad for all this attention. As a candidate and as a supervisor, I've been spending a lot of time talking to people. I've knocked on over 2,000 doors in the last couple months. I've been spending a lot of time in Chinatown in the apartment buildings and the SROs. I've been talking to merchants and business leaders. And the one thing that always comes up, I wish Chinatown was cleaner. Everybody always mentions it. And so we're here today, the mayor himself, people from OEWD and from Public Works, to underscore the fact that we understand that this is really important. It's important to the people who live in Chinatown. It's important to people like me who live nearby and come here to shop and work. And it's important to the visitors who help keep our economy strong. So we know that this is an important goal for Chinatown. And so I'm very, very grateful to the mayor for helping me to provide the funding that will help keep Chinatown clean through this program and others. We have extra money going to Public Works this year for additional street cleaning and steam cleaning. Found some guys out this weekend on Saturday, and I was able to send them over to a particular spot to get more cleaning there, so it was good. I'm very grateful to Rita Ma and to the folks at Chinese Newcomer for spearheading this program. They're great stewards of our community, and I'm really, really grateful for the success that they've had in getting this program going and managing it. I see Minatow from Recology today here. That's another partner in our efforts to keep things clean here. So I think I'd been in office maybe 2 weeks when I was traveling with a reporter in front of one of the pings, and there was this big pizza box on the street, and I just picked it up. It's what I do when I see trash on the street. I pick it up and I put it in a garbage can, and the reporter's taking my picture, and I'm thinking, oh, is it okay for a supervisor to pick up trash on the sidewalk now? And the truth is, yes, none of us are too good or too important or too much in a hurry to not do our part. And I think the other great thing about this program that Chinese Newcomers has, we have the city that's doing a lot. Public Works picks up 7 tons of trash every day in our city streets, 7 tons. Public Works is working really hard, and the mayor and I have gotten extra money for extra cleaning by Public Works in Chinatown. And individuals need to do their part. Property owners need to know that they're responsible for keeping the sidewalk in front of their business and their residents clean. So everybody needs to pitch in. I see business owners out with their broom and their dustpan, and I thank every one of them for doing their part. We as citizens can do our part, but it's great that the Chinese Newcomer program is kind of a filler that fills in the gaps between all those programs and helps provide special attention. So we're grateful for their help. Everybody needs to get out there and pick up 1 piece of trash a day, and Chinatown would be cleaner, and then Waverly Alley would look like this all of the time. So thank you for your attention. Let's everybody do what they can.
Great. Thank you so much, Supervisor Christensen. And thank you, the mayor, for all your help in making sure we have a great community. Next, we'd like to invite Todd Rufo from the Office of Economic Workforce Development. They are overseeing the program.
Thank you, Rita, so much. The mission of the Office of Economic and Workforce Development is to support San Francisco's thriving commercial corridors and neighborhoods and small businesses, and help train, prepare, and connect San Francisco residents to good jobs. And through the mayor's budget and advocacy, as well as the work of Supervisor Christensen, OEWD is proud that we have $135,000 to fund to the newcomers to do this incredible program. I'm passionate about it for 2 reasons. And first, it obviously helps keep Chinatown clean for residents, for visitors, for shoppers, as well as the whole city to enjoy. And second, it provides job opportunities for Chinatown residents, good job training, and work experience to prepare them for the workforce in San Francisco. But it's a part of, I think, an important broader initiative that through the mayor's leadership and the work of Supervisor Christensen, through the Mayor's Invested Neighborhoods Initiative, is pursuing comprehensively for the neighborhood. And this includes direct outreach to San Francisco and particularly Chinatown's merchants. Francis Chan from the Office of Economic Workforce Development is here. Raise your hand, Francis. Francis, who speaks Mandarin and Cantonese, is in Chinatown daily, reaching out to more than 900 businesses every quarter, visiting them and connecting them to resources. It's an important part of making sure through the mayor and the supervisor's prioritization for us that we're reaching out to merchants and providing them the assistance that they need. Secondly, we're really focused on providing direct assistance to help businesses be stronger. And that means investing in important programs like helping businesses comply with the Americans for Disabilities Act, over 100 businesses that we've supported through the mayor's leadership and the supervisor's advocacy for these important programs. We're also investing in new storefronts and new facade improvements on Powell, on Broadway, and on Stockton Street. And finally, we're really focused on helping to drive new traffic, new visitors, new shoppers to Chinatown. Later, actually in October, a new program that we're partnering with CYC on is going to be focused around Halloween and helping to celebrate Halloween here in Chinatown. Another important one that I'm really proud about is the second year that we're doing the Shop Chinatown campaign to help local merchants and bring more people to Chinatown. These are important initiatives that I think speak to the mayor's prioritization and clear direction to our office that we need to continue to invest in our neighborhoods and our small businesses. One final point, I do want to acknowledge and thank Rita for her leadership with the Newcomers. They're a great organization to be partnering with on this incredible program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Todd and OEWD. And next up we have from the DPW, Department of Public Works, who help clean out streets, is Stephen Nakajami. Is she here? Is here? Okay, great, thank you.
I'm here to work. How about the rest of you? Thank you very much, Mayor Lee, Supervisor Christensen, Rita Ma, for your leadership. It takes all of us together. So let's get to work and pick up a piece of trash. Thank you.
Oh, wait, Steve. Steve, do you want to talk about your 311 program? Oh, great. Peachy.
This is Peachy Matthias.
This is Peachy. You probably see her around Chinatown giving warnings and sometimes violations if no one pays attention. And so this is how Peachy informs DPW about the violations and to help them correct their situation.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, I don't just give citations. I give people the opportunity. So we have a whole team that makes sure that people are aware of the codes, and if they're not aware, that's when we inform them. And if they don't listen, after several warnings, hence the citation. So we're not just the citation folks. So there are many ways to report things that you see, and we do ask people that if they do see something, to report it. Firstly, there's the city codes, as I mentioned. This is available on our website. But the 311, 311 is a free service that if you have a smartphone, that you can download the app. For the reporters, I can show you guys what it looks like later. So if you speak any kind of language, it doesn't matter what it is, Cantonese, Chinese, Tagalog, or what else, if you call 311 and request for the specific language that you'd like, they can accommodate you. If you would like to download the app, it's free, and there are different types of categories. So if there's a pole, let's say, that's toppled over or broken, that's something that you can find and take a picture of it and then report it to 311.
So can you list the kind of things they can report?
Yes, it's not. Yes, there are categories. They can list types of things that you can report, and if it isn't there, there's a way to do it as well.
Dumping, street lights out.
Dumping street lights out, maybe somebody, like an address, maybe that doesn't have sufficient service, broken curbs and sidewalk. Thank you, Mayor. Potholes, lights that are not working. For the most part, anything. And like I said, if it's not in that category, there's a way to report it as well.
And they can download it at SF311, right? Is the app name?
SF311 is the app name. So again, it's free. It's the one. It's blue that has the Golden Gate Bridge on it. Yep. So it's blue. It has big 311, and it has the Golden Gate Bridge, and it says official at the bottom. That's
great.
what the.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's a great app.
Okay, thank you so much, Peachy. And if you have trouble finding the 311 app, you can go to Chinese Newcomers Facebook and just download it from there. Yay! Okay. And we also have, for all the reporters here, we have all the brochures that we have passed out to merchants over the year to teach them about the city codes and how to comply. So we're very thankful for DPW for all their work and for helping to keep Chinatown clean, because but again, we all have to help, because after DPW does a good cleanup and you have someone come along and dump a huge bag of trash and the pigeons attack it, it's really no use. And so we want everybody to help this year. Thank you. And we have a message from one of our merchants, Mr. Lum from the Boiling Shrimp. Do you want to say a few words? He's going to be one of our volunteers to help improve his business and get ready for the opening of the Central Subway. Mr. Lum. Okay.
多謝市政府同埋市長李孟賢先生咁支持我哋華埠嘅呢次嘅清潔運動，使我哋華埠呢有一個好嘅居住環境，同埋有一個好嘅營商條件。咁感謝市政府同埋市侵事祁子貞女士對我哋嘅支持，同埋多謝各位咁多嘅在場嘅觀眾同埋記者對我哋華埠咁支持，好多謝晒。
So thank you, Mr. Lum. He actually has Wi-Fi in his restaurant, but probably no one knows about it because it's a little sign that's smaller than the business card. So we're going to help everybody get the word out about all the nice places to hang out in. There's Wi-Fi, place to eat, place to rest. And we're going to have Jenny Dang, who is our ambassador, just say a couple of words. Since we cannot have all of our street cleaners come up and talk, she'll just say a few words. Okay, thank you.
Hello， 大家好，好歡迎大家嚟到我哋呢個清潔華埠嘅活動嚟分享。好多謝。咁我係 Jenny Ding， 係新橋清潔華埠嘅 ambassador。咁我哋而家好榮幸再次得到市政府李文仁市長參議員 Julie Christensen， 同埋咧市政府有關嘅人員啦，俾我哋嘅支援同埋資助。咁我哋希望藉呢個機會咧，大家一齊合作，搞好清潔華埠。咁啦，等我哋嘅居民啦、商家同埋遊客咧，有一個好健康嘅環境，同埋俾遊客有一個深刻嘅形象、良好嘅形象。同埋咧，我哋好多謝嗰個支持，市政府嘅支持，俾我哋有呢個資金嚟請下好多嘅失業人士啦，同埋英文啦、些少英文嘅人士得到有工作嘅機會。好多謝大家。Thank you.
Thank you so much. And again, Jenny thanks our Mayor, Ed Lee, and Supervisor Christensen for all the work. And just a couple of words from our President of the Board, Albert Tam.
Good morning. Welcome. I'm the President of the Chinese Newcomers Service Center. On behalf of the center, I'm here to show our support. Our City Mayor, Ed Lee, Supervisor Julie, and to continue the support and funding of this program. And this program is vital to the newly immigrant to provide a temporary job while they are looking for a permanent one, but also in return will generate more revenue for the city. Why keep Chinatown clean, will attract more tourists to come over doing the shopping, dining, and so we both have advantage on this too. And we sincerely hope that since this program has been running very successfully under Mayor and Julie, and we have to keep both in the office. Okay, thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Albert. And again, we can't thank Mayor Ed Lee and Supervisor Julie Christensen for being such leaders and working together on these programs. So, We will. Okay, this is our prototype, but next week we will be giving out the free trash cans for our merchants so that everybody is on board to keeping Chinatown clean. Thank you so much. Thank you.